Welcome to the 820. The 820, I named it this and decided to keep all my tracks to 8 minutes and 20 seconds because I'm interested in light and photonics. This week, we finally received the pin diodes from Digi-Key, which I ordered a couple of weeks ago. And so I have a cheap 60-cent laser and a cheap, 60-cent receiver, and we're going to try to launch of electricity into light and measure it and see how we do. So one of the things that helped me get to this channel in the first place was I looked for lasers, the laser diodes online, and saw this Digi-Key 26-cent laser, and I'm like, wow, if lasers are 26 cents, there's got to be a lot of things you could do in photonics. But it turned out that you needed to buy 6,000 of those, so I didn't buy that one. So I bought this one. It had, I think, a minimum order quantity of one. I bought about 10 of them for $6 and something. And so I have this laser, and I don't know anything about lasers, but as I'm learning, it turns out 5 milliwatts is just on the edge of being dangerous to your eye. And the Chinese quality control, and I guess these lasers came from Bulgaria, you might want to be very careful with these and do not point beam in remaining good eye.
I bought a bunch of lasers from Amazon that all claim to be under 5 milliwatts. Anything over that limit can permanently burn a hole in your retina. So let's compare these cheap lasers with a proper 5 milliwatt laser to see if they're safe. As you can see, this green one is definitely not okay. In general, green lasers are something I really don't recommend you buy from Amazon. Red laser pointers are better in my experience, especially little ones like this that are advertised as like keychains or cat toys, rather than like this type. But yeah, if you're going to be using a laser for presenting or experiments or playing with your cat, just make sure it isn't one that's going to burn someone's eyes out.
So that was a great channel. There's a lot of good information on her channel about quantum mechanics. But in that channel, I realized this 20-cent laser is actually 11 milliwatts, which would fry your eyeballs. And there's some other links in the description of good laser safety websites, so be careful. The diode laser will convert electricity to light. We need a pin diode, shown here, which will convert light back into electrical current so that we can measure it, at least until we have a fully photonic system. So to understand how the diode works, I needed to find a data sheet. I couldn't find one. This is the best I got. Basically, it's red. It needs 3 volts, and it will consume 25 milliamps. So that tells me, how much power it needs. On the receive side, I know nothing about how to use these pin diodes, so I got the spec sheet, and I'm now looking to figure out what to do. So I found this YouTube channel, AP Dallin. It's amazing. You got to go check him out. And that circuit I'm going to implement using this Arduino kit I purchased, and we're going to proceed from there. So today I'm going to try to fire up these lasers. The circuit I need, I ordered some components. They're not going to be till Friday, so I'm going to just do a little bit with the laser side of it because I think that's going to be easy. So essentially the circuit, and I'll probably end up drawing this a second time, and I'm probably drawing a battery wrong. So if I have the plates wrong here, I'll get better at this because I'm rusty. So bear with me. So we have 2 batteries, 1.5 volts each, and together those are going to equal 3 volts, which is what this thing needs. And these I'm assuming, based on the data sheet, that the spec of 25 milliamps that I saw was not the max current, but the typical current. Not the max of allowable current, but the typical current when you hook this sucker up. Because if it was just a laser diode, then I would need to design a limiting circuit, basically a resistor, to keep from having too much current. So in fact, if it's too bright, we can add a resistor later. So probably should consider the colors of the wires here, right? So one is positive and one is negative, but I don't know. I'm assuming red is positive, but we don't know. And then we got to put these 2 batteries together. I have a little battery clip for AA's that I've ordered that will be arriving Friday. But again, I'm kind of anxious to get something on video here. So we're going to try this. I had these Amazon batteries lying around, and I'm going to try to hook them up if this circuit could work. And if it doesn't, well, I've learned something, right? The negative is the flat side of the battery. I'm going to put the blue. Now I'm red-green colorblind, so what that means is I'm not blind. It means that I'm color deficient, so some reds and greens look the same to me. But I've managed my career usually getting my voltmeter out and measuring that way. This is just not long enough to reach. It's rather dangerous, right? Because as I mentioned before, do not point laser into remaining good eye. And here we have a situation where this isn't going to work. So I really need to get my breadboard, and my breadboard is in the hangar, and I can't find my voltmeter. No, so this isn't working very well. All right, I'll have to come up with a different solution. Okay, I'm going to record this because, you know, whenever the smoke comes out, that's a critical moment. So I'm getting ready to let the smoke out of the diode here. Whoops. Or he said he did. Now, see if we can get power up to this thing. There we go. Okay. Blocking with my hand. The magic laser will turn on here. Oh. Well, I had it a moment ago, but it came loose again. So here's what we'll do. We'll do it this way. There. Okay, so we have the laser turning on and off. Yay. Okay. So let there be light. So these lasers are kind of cool. Just don't shine it into your eyeball. So that's neat. I had all kinds of cool ideas for like 60 cents each. You know, if you had a metal strip and you drilled into it and put, you know, for $6 you could put 10 of these, and for 3 volts you can make a little power supply and have this really cool LED laser, you know, like thing on your truck. You'd have to, you know, make shine down at the ground. Probably illegal, but you know, whatever. So anyway, I shouldn't recommend things that are illegal, so I won't. All right, well, thanks for watching. Next week we'll actually have a breadboard and be looking at the pin diode, or at least next episode. Again, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, requests, put them in the comments below. Thank you.